So the next one, what would I give in terms of feedback? Obviously, no company is perfect. So what are the drawbacks of it? Okay, fine. The drawbacks of INTEX at GITEX, okay, not drawbacks of INTEX as a company. Uh, uh, it comes down to, you need to understand one thing. If you had to do something for the first time, obviously there would be mistakes. Now, INTEX decided to do something which it never done before. What was that? It decided to jump into a GITEX shopper. It had never done a GITEX shopper before. It did it for the first time. So obviously, if you're doing it for the first time, there would be areas that you do mistakes, that you would have a certain mistake. So the first one was, the first drawback I felt was they chose everything at the last moment. Just at the last moment, they decided, let's go for shopper, let's go ahead. And they really pumped in a lot of money. So the location of the stand was not so very good. We were right at the corner. So by the time people came, many of them could not even find me, especially I had advertised to a lot of people. And the second one was, they didn't have much experience in what the audio visuals were required. So we kept experimenting, and I wish they had listened to me. The biggest drawback, another drawback was the chaos. It was absolutely chaotic. I mean, I don't think they expected so many products to sell, or for us to have such a good, remarkable sales. So nothing was streamlined. People were waiting at the cash counter for long. I mean, there were queues of people buying the product. We never thought we would sell so many products. We thought we'd sell a few. So the sales were far ahead than expected. The biggest drawback, if you ask me, the number one was the person who was running the marketing department. Well, I'm nothing against this person. The person may be good. But in terms of the marketing department, as this person did represent it at GITEX, it was a complete fiasco, complete disaster. There was hardly any ads being put in the paper. There was hardly any information being given to other people. They had the photograph of Farhan Akhtar put at the side. Who the hell cares about Farhan Akhtar in Dubai? Okay, in India, maybe he's a superstar. Here, nobody gives a hoodie about him. They put his photograph. Okay, fine. If Farhan Akhtar was there live in person, yes, oh, wow, wow, wow. But Farhan Akhtar is there as a photograph. It's like you need to touch and feel a person. Having a person's photograph, nobody's going to stand and say, oh, I love this photograph. In fact, they even had a Dr. Dre. They had a statue cut out of him. Nobody was interested to stand next to him. So if nobody cares about Dr. Dre, who the hell cares about Farhan Akhtar being as a cutout, an image? So I think the marketing department, the person who represented the marketing department at GITEX, needs to be shot dead, and we need to get a new person there, a brand new person there, because this company has the potential to reach the stars, and one person, just one rotten apple, can spoil everything. So that was my only bone of contention where the drawbacks were concerned. So just to sum it up, we had we a better location, a bigger stage, more better sound system, more cash counters, I think we would do really amazingly well. And last but not the least, that person who was running the marketing department was an absolute fiasco. That person should be goodbye, bye-bye, because I don't think the person understands the marketing concept, at least at GITEX. So this was a drawback. Otherwise, INTEX, I think, great product, great company, sold pretty well, and I think it was pretty amazing.